Everything you've ever dreamed of achieving, success, wealth, happiness, healing, begins in one place, your subconscious mind. Now, that may sound bold, but think about it for a second. Every goal you've ever set, every decision you've ever made, every dream that keeps you awake at night, they don't just live in your conscious thoughts. No, they're rooted deep in the part of your mind that's quietly at work, shaping your reality every single day, even when you're not paying attention. But here's the kicker. Are you using it to its full potential? Most people don't realize this, but your subconscious mind is running the show far more than you think. Imagine this. You're going through life, facing challenges, making decisions, setting goals, but you're doing it with only a fraction of your true power. Why? Because you haven't tapped into the real engine of your existence, the subconscious. It's like having a Ferrari in the garage, but you're riding a bicycle everywhere you go. Sure, you'll get somewhere eventually, but wouldn't it be so much faster, so much more powerful? You got into that car and hit the gas. That's the potential of your subconscious mind. Now let me paint a picture for you. Think of your life as a ship. Your conscious mind, that's the captain, standing on the deck, looking out at the horizon, deciding where to go next. But the real work is happening below deck, where your subconscious mind, the crew, is tirelessly powering the ship, following the captain's orders. Here's where it gets interesting. The crew doesn't question the captain's commands. They just follow. If the captain says, turn left, they turn left. If the captain says, head straight into the storm, they do it. No questions asked. But here's the thing. What if the captain isn't giving the best orders? What if the captain's directions are based on fear, doubt, or outdated beliefs? The crew will still follow, and the ship will still sail, straight into trouble. You see, your subconscious mind is the most loyal crew you'll ever have, but it doesn't discriminate between good or bad orders. It takes everything you feed it, whether you're serious or joking, whether you're confident or full of doubt, and it acts on it as if it's absolute truth. You could be casually saying, I'll never be able to pull this off, or I'm not good enough for that promotion, and your subconscious is down there taking notes. Got it. We're not capable. Let's make sure that happens. It's not questioning you. It's doing exactly what it's programmed to do. Follow your lead. And this is happening all day, every day. Every thought, every word, every belief you hold is shaping your reality, brick by brick, without you even realizing it. Let me ask you this. What stories are you telling yourself? Because whether you know it or not, these stories are becoming the blueprint of your life. Think about it. Every time you tell yourself, I'm just not lucky, or this will never work out for me, you're planting seeds in the fertile soil of your subconscious mind. And those seeds, they grow into your future, whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or not. Let's take a moment to look at this from another angle. Picture your mind as a garden. Every thought you have, every belief you hold is a seed. Now ask yourself, what kind of seeds are you planting? Are they seeds of abundance, success, confidence? Or are they seeds of doubt, fear, and limitation? Here's the thing. A garden doesn't care what seeds you plant. If you plant weeds, it'll grow weeds. If you plant roses, it'll grow roses. Your subconscious mind works the same way. It doesn't care whether your thoughts are positive or negative, whether they serve you or hold you back. It will nourish whatever you give it. So again, I ask, what seeds are you planting? Let's make it even more relatable. How many times have you caught yourself saying something like, I can't afford this? We've all done it, right? Maybe you're standing in front of something you really want, whether it's a new car, a vacation, or even just an opportunity to invest in yourself. And the first thought that pops into your head is, can't afford this. Now, what do you think happens when you say that? Your subconscious mind hears it loud and clear. It doesn't know you're just feeling frustrated in the moment. It takes that statement as an absolute fact and goes to work making sure that reality comes true. It creates circumstances, patterns, and behaviors that align with that belief. You're literally programming your mind to create lack and limitation in your life. It's like telling your crew, we'll never reach that island, and then wondering why you're stuck in the middle of the ocean. But what if, instead, you said, I'll find a way to afford this? What if you started planting seeds of possibility rather than limitation? you'd be giving your subconscious new instructions, commands that align with abundance, creativity, and solutions. Instead of shutting down opportunities, you'd be opening doors. And your subconscious? It would go to work, just as it always does. But this time it would be working towards a reality where you have the resources, the means, and the confidence to achieve your goals. This isn't some abstract idea. It's science. It's psychology. It's the way we're wired. And the best part? You can start changing the direction of your life right now, simply by becoming aware of the orders you're giving your subconscious mind. Are you steering your ship towards success, wealth, happiness, and healing? Or are you unknowingly charting a course towards fear, doubt, and limitation? And this is just the beginning. Now that we've scratched the surface of this hidden power within you, what if I told you that this same power can unlock not just happiness, but also wealth and success? That's right. In the next chapter, we're going to dive into how you can tap into this incredible force to bring prosperity and abundance into your life, without the struggle, without the grind. So, stay with me. You won't want to miss this. You deserve to be wealthy. Yes, you. Let that sink in for a moment. How does that statement make you feel? Does it resonate with you, or does it stir up doubts and discomfort? Now let's get real for a second. Do you believe it? Because here's the truth. If you don't truly believe that wealth is your right, you'll never allow yourself to have it. It's like standing in front of a door with the key in your hand, but refusing to unlock it. Your subconscious mind is that key, and it's holding the power to create wealth in ways you may not even have imagined yet. Let's talk about something we all think about, but rarely say out loud. Money. For some reason, many of us carry around this idea that wealth is somehow dirty, that wanting more is greedy or selfish. But think about it. Wealth is nothing more than a natural state of abundance. Look at nature. The trees don't limit how many leaves they grow. The ocean doesn't measure out how many waves it produces. So why do we as humans limit our own abundance? Why do we feel guilt for wanting more when abundance is all around us? The universe isn't stingy. It's constantly creating and renewing. Wealth is just one expression of that natural abundance. History is full of examples of people who've tapped into this understanding of wealth. Take Napoleon Hill, for instance, who studied the lives of some of the richest people in the world and boiled it down to one simple truth. Wealth begins in the mind. He famously said, "Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." That's the power of your subconscious mind. It will go to work to create whatever you feed it, including wealth. But here's the catch. You have to believe you deserve it. Now let's be honest. Envy is something we've all felt at one point or another, right? We see someone else's success, and instead of feeling inspired, we feel that little sting of, why them and not me? But here's the thing. Envy is a roadblock to wealth. It's like telling the universe, I don't believe there's enough for me. What if, instead of asking, why them, you asked, how can I learn from them? What if, every time you saw someone else succeed, you felt genuine appreciation and curiosity? What could that shift in perspective do for you? When you appreciate others' success, you're telling your subconscious mind that success is possible for you too. It's not a limited resource. There's more than enough to go around. But let me ask you this. Have you ever tried so hard to succeed that you ended up failing? It's a strange paradox, isn't it? We're often taught that hard work is the key to success. But what if trying too hard is actually what's keeping you stuck? You see, there's a certain magic in letting go. When you relax and stop forcing things, that's when the subconscious mind has room to breathe, work its magic behind the scene. Take Thomas Edison, for example. He didn't come up with all those brilliant inventions by grinding his mind into the ground. He credited many of his ideas to those flashes of insight that came when he was relaxed, even on the verge of sleep. What if letting go is the key to unlocking everything you want? What if wealth and success flow more easily when you stop chasing them and start allowing them to come to you? Let me share a quick story with you. I knew someone who was working tirelessly to achieve financial goals. They were stuck in a loop of stress and frustration, constantly trying harder and harder to make ends meet. But one day, they decided to do something different. They stopped pushing so hard. Instead, they focused on their mental and emotional well-being, relaxing into the belief that abundance would find them. And guess what? Out of nowhere, a financial opportunity appeared, one they never could have anticipated. It wasn't from working harder, it was from trusting that their subconscious mind was already working on a solution, even when they weren't actively trying to control everything. And now, let's tackle the one thing that stops more dreams than anything else: fear. Let's be real here. What would you do if you weren't afraid to fail? Fear has this sneaky way of paralyzing us, making us feel like we're stuck in place, afraid to take that next step, afraid to risk it all. And here's the kicker: your subconscious mind amplifies that fear. It takes that fear and treats it like an instruction. Remember how it doesn't differentiate between good and bad thoughts? So if you're constantly focusing on failure, your subconscious is busy preparing for failure. But what if instead you visualize success? What if every time you felt that familiar twinge of fear, you replaced it with a clear, vivid picture of what you actually want? You'd be giving your subconscious new marching orders, ones that align with your goals instead of your fears. And here's something exciting. This is just the beginning. We've only scratched the surface of how your subconscious mind can be harnessed for wealth and success. But what if I told you that your subconscious could do even more? What if it could not only help you achieve your dreams, but also heal you from the inside out? Stay with me, because in the next chapter, we're going to explore the incredible power of your subconscious mind to bring healing and forgiveness into your life, transforming not just your external world, but your internal world as well. Forgiveness isn't for them. It's for you. Think about that for a moment. How often do we hold on to anger, resentment, or even bitterness, thinking that by doing so, we're somehow punishing the person who wronged us? But the truth is, when we hold on to these emotions, we're only punishing ourselves. How much weight are you carrying from the past? How many sleepless nights? How many anxious thoughts? How much emotional baggage are you dragging with you, day after day, year after year? The truth is, those old wounds don't just live in your mind, they can weigh down your spirit, and in more ways than one, your body. Forgiveness isn't about letting the other person off the hook. It's about setting yourself free. And what's more, it's about healing. But healing doesn't just happen overnight. Healing begins when you make the conscious decision to release what's been holding you back. And here's the thing. The biggest act of forgiveness you may need to embrace is forgiving yourself. Let's talk about self-forgiveness because it's often the hardest kind. We've all made mistakes, we've all done things we regret. We've all fallen short of our own expectations at one time or another. But here's the question. Why is it so hard to forgive ourselves? We're so quick to forgive others. So why do we carry guilt, shame, and regret like they're badges of honor, punishing ourselves over and over again? Self-forgiveness is essential for both mental and physical healing. Think about this for a moment. When you cut your hand, your body immediately begins to heal. It doesn't hold a grudge against you for getting hurt. It doesn't refuse to heal because you made a mistake. Your body understands the need for regeneration and renewal. So why is it that, on a mental and emotional level, we struggle to let go of old wounds, often carrying guilt for years, sometimes even decades? This isn't a new concept. Ancient wisdom has been telling us for centuries to let go, to forgive, to release the past. Buddha once said, "You will not be punished for your anger, you will be punished by your anger." Jesus spoke of forgiveness as a pathway to inner peace, teaching us to let go of bitterness and resentment so that we might live in harmony with ourselves and others. These teachings remind us that forgiveness is not just a noble idea, it's a necessary practice for our mental and emotional well-being. And here's something that should give you pause. If your body regenerates cells every day, why are you holding on to mistakes from years ago? Every single day, your body is renewing itself. New cells are forming, old ones are dying off, and your physical self is constantly evolving. So why not allow your mind the same grace? Why not let go of the guilt and shame that no longer serve you? Holding on to past mistakes doesn't change them. All it does is rob you of the peace, joy, and potential today. The path to self-forgiveness begins with understanding that you did the best you could with the knowledge, tools, and understanding you had at the time. We're all human, we're all imperfect. We learn, we grow, and we move forward. Every time that familiar guilt arises, remind yourself, I am not that person anymore. I am growing, learning, evolving. I forgive myself. This simple act of self-compassion can start the healing process, both mentally and physically. The moment you choose to forgive yourself, you take the first step toward healing those old wounds. Now, let's take this a step further. What if I told you that your mind has the power not only to heal your emotions, but also to heal your body? I know this might sound like something out of a science fiction novel, but the mind-body connection is real, and science backs it up. What if your mind could heal your body? There's a profound link between the mind and the body. When you experience chronic stress, anxiety, or anger, your body doesn't just brush it off. It absorbs it. Those negative emotions don't just stay in your head. They manifest physically. Your immune system weakens. Your muscles tense up. Your heart rate increases. You might even experience headaches, digestive issues, chronic pain. That's your body reacting to the emotions you're holding on to. But here's the good news. Just as negative emotions can harm your body, positive emotions can heal it. When you begin to consciously feed your subconscious mind thoughts of peace, healing, and abundance, your body starts to respond. It's like planting seeds in fertile soil. If you plant seeds of stress and fear, those are the plants that will grow. But if you plant seeds of love, healing, and joy, your body will flourish in ways you may not have thought possible. There are countless stories of people who have experienced miraculous healing simply by changing their mindset. One such story involves a woman who was diagnosed with a life-threatening illness. The doctors told her she had little chance of recovery, but instead of accepting that fate, she began to visualize herself as healthy, whole, and strong. Every single day, she took time to focus on positive outcomes. She imagined herself living a long, happy, and healthy life. She believed in her mind's power to aid her recovery. And guess what? She defied the odds. Her doctors were astonished by her recovery, and she credits her mental focus and belief in healing as a significant factor in her comeback. What if healing starts with a single thought? What if, by feeding your subconscious mind positive, healing imagery, you could help your body return to its natural state of health? The power of the mind to influence the body is not just a theory. It's backed by science. Studies have shown that patients who practice positive visualization and maintain an optimistic mindset tend to recover faster from surgery, experience fewer complications, and live longer, healthier lives. Your mind can be a powerful ally in your healing process, but only if you harness it properly. So now, let me ask you, what are you feeding your mind every day? We spend so much time worrying about what we put into our bodies, our diets, our exercise routines. But how much time do we spend worrying about what we're putting into our minds? Are you feeding your mind a steady diet of stress, fear, and negativity? Or are you feeding it thoughts of peace, love, and abundance? Just as a poor diet can lead to physical illness, a poor mental diet can lead to emotional and even physical disease. But here's the beautiful part. Just as you can change your physical health by changing your diet, you can change your mental and emotional health by changing your thoughts. So here's a simple challenge for you. Every day, take 5 minutes to sit quietly and focus on positive, healing thoughts. Picture yourself at peace. Imagine your body healthy and strong. Visualize your life filled with love, abundance, and joy. These daily practices of feeding your subconscious mind with positive thoughts can transform your mental state, bringing more peace and healing into your life. Over time, these small moments of focus will add up, and you'll begin to notice a profound shift in your overall well-being. What if you could guard your mind as carefully as you guard your health? Imagine how your life could change if you took the same care with your thoughts that you take with your diet, your exercise, and your sleep. Just as you wouldn't fill your body with junk food and expect to feel good, don't fill your mind with toxic thoughts and expect to experience peace and health. Protect your mind, nurture it, feed it the thoughts and beliefs that will help you grow, heal, and thrive. The power of your subconscious mind is vast and untapped. And healing, true, deep, transformative healing, begins when you align your thoughts with the health, peace, and forgiveness you desire. So today, make a commitment to yourself. Start planting the seeds of healing in your subconscious mind. Let go of the past, forgive yourself and others, and embrace the limitless potential for health, peace, and abundance that lies within you. Your subconscious mind is always listening. Every word you speak, every thought you think, every belief you hold, it's all feeding into the deepest parts of your mind, shaping your reality day by day, moment by moment. So let me ask you this one final question. What are you telling it? Are you filling your mind with thoughts that lift you up, empower you, and guide you towards your best life? Or are you letting fear, doubt, and negativity take the wheel, steering your life in directions you don't want to go? What if mastering your subconscious is the key to mastering your life? Think about it. Every single thing you desire, whether it's success, wealth, happiness, or healing, begins with the thoughts you allow to take root in your mind. Your subconscious mind doesn't take a break, constantly working, shaping your future based on what you feed it. Why not take control? Why not start consciously planting the seeds that will grow into the life you've always dreamed of? Visualization, positive thinking, and relaxation. These are not just feel-good ideas. They are powerful tools for shaping your reality. When you visualize the life you want, when you consistently feed your mind positive, uplifting thoughts, and when you allow yourself to relax and trust the process, you are aligning yourself with the power of your subconscious mind. And when that happens, you'll be amazed at how effortlessly things begin to fall into place. So here's my call to action for you. Take control of your thoughts today. Make the decision, right now, to be intentional about the seeds you plant in your subconscious mind. Start visualizing your goals as if they've already been achieved. Replace doubt with belief. Replace fear with trust. Watch how your life changes when you take control of the narrative in your mind. It won't always be easy. The rewards will be worth it. When you master your subconscious, you master your life. With that said, thanks for watching. Keep planting the right seeds, and I'll see you in the next video.